Already. Welcome back to another Twitter junkie or junk or Twitter abomination. Twitter abominations. The shit we see on Twitter, bro. So
stuff we see on Twitter.
I know. So we're gonna look at a graphic video. I don't even know if I can show it, but
I doubt it. Just link it.
yeah, just link it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen it already, but it's a graphic video of a guy, just an armed robbery, and the guy put a stop to him. But I mean, was it justified? We're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and watch it real quick. I think that's it. But so tell me, that's just it's heavily debated, man. People saying that was justified, people saying that it was overkill, bro. And every split on it. And this happened in Houston, actually. It happened in Houston, Texas. So honestly, in my opinion, bro, I think that was overkill. like I said, and it turns out that dude, it was a fake gun. It was like a BB gun or airsoft gun. Honestly, like, that's just overkill to me. I mean, he shot him twice, right? And that dude fell to the ground. I don't think he needed to die for some petty robbery like that. I mean, he deserves to go to jail. Like, I'm pretty sure if he shot him and, let him limp, he could have got the gun away. He could have held the gun on him as the cops came, subdue him, whatever. He probably wouldn't have done that ever again. Because I believe in second chances. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a man of like redemption. I believe in second chances. But I mean, he would have probably went to jail, and since they caught him too, that guy wouldn't have gotten like no charges. I feel like he's gonna get charged now, because he fucking went to his dude's head. He went to that dude's head and shot him. I think he could have. He would have went to jail for a long time. I know he would have. And I know he wouldn't have done it again. And then also, people. I mean, this video is still gonna do it, but people who watch this are probably gonna think twice as well before doing that, because anybody could have a gun nowadays. You never know. It's crazy out there.
It's like Tayvian was saying, there's always two sides. So, from the robber's perspective, he's going in there and he's trying to get money. He doesn't have a real gun. He knows he doesn't have a real gun, but he's gonna go in there and try to get as much money as he can from these people. And that's that. He's thinking, I'm gonna get the money because I got a fake gun, but all these people are gonna think it's real. So they're probably going to give me their money. So that's what he's thinking. Now these people see this guy come in here all in black and shit, and he's got a gun. Now to them, they don't know it's fake. So they're pretty sure they could die here. When somebody's going to die. That's what I'd be thinking. If somebody comes in pointing a gun around, somebody's going to get shot. And then so this guy thinking, the guy that shot him, he's like, okay, well, I know I got a real gun, and I'm not trying to find out if this guy has a real gun. Because if you find, I wouldn't want to find out the hard way. Yeah, that this dude did have a real gun and somebody's life was taken because of it. So, yeah, and this guy, he's like, okay, well, this guy has a gun. I could die here. Whoever I'm with could die here. Any of these people around here could die here. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to fucking shoot him before he shoots any of us. Because, he's trying to protect, the other guy's trying to take. So, yeah, I don't think it was overkill. Now,
I feel like that's something you would definitely do.
Like, as soon as he fell on the ground.
That was you.
As soon as he shot him, like, I don't know how many times. I don't care how many times he shot him. He fell on the ground, though. He fell on the ground. And even though, like, even though you fell on the ground, in my eyes, this guy still has a real gun in his possession. And you shot him, so I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be very happy about it. He could just pick that gun up while he's on the floor and like aim it at you on the floor and shoot you, or just get pissed and start firing out in the random and kill somebody.
Yeah, I mean that's another thing too. He could have. That's a lie. Like he could have hit somebody else.
So like in my perspective, I wouldn't trust. I don't give a damn how many times I shot him. People survive like 9 shots to the body. I wouldn't believe he's dead till I shot him in the freaking head too.
Look at you're gonna walk up to him and shoot him while he's already helpless. You're gonna shoot him in the head. You're gonna execute him. That's execution.
I mean, no, yeah, he did it pretty crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get jail time probably for that. Pretty positive.
Probably. But I wouldn't trust body shots because people survive that shit.
Yeah, but like I said, you can see the gun fly off and you see him just on the ground.
He shoots him and then picks up the gun.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He walks backwards with the gun in his hand.
No, he falls. Yeah. He's running. He falls and it falls. He's done. He's on the ground. The gun's on the ground. He's just laying there.
Shoots him in the head and picks up the gun.
What are you thinking, man?
He walks back with it. You don't see the video? Go back to the video. He walks backwards with the gun in his hand, saying, "Is everybody all right?"
Oh yeah, he does. I'm talking about the guy on the ground.
This dude picks up the gun from the dead dude. Gets eliminated. See, that's what happens.
Nah.
You fuck around, you find out. Okay, another perspective. This guy went in there. He said, okay, I'm gonna go in there and scare these people. And then he's like, he knew he was taking a risk. He was dealing with a lot of risks here. 1, getting caught. 2, getting killed. He walks in there with a gun that he doesn't tell everybody's real, but he's like, yeah, you know, he's just gonna wave it. He's gonna wave it around. I'm pretty sure people are gonna think it's real. But I'm pretty sure he went in there with the thought in the back of his head, somebody might have a gun in here and I might die. But fuck it, this money's worth it. Even though he probably got less than $50 from all these people. If he did get away, he would have had $50.
Yeah.
Probably. But I mean, I'm like thinking from this dude, and he's in Texas, so he knows the risks here. So I mean, I don't know what he expected to get shot and let live.
What?
That's not how it works. That's not how it works in Texas.
You're crazy. I know you asked what fucking shot him dead.
Dude, there's people. You ain't seen the video of the people like that guy who was knocking at that dude's house, trying to talk to his daughter or something. Then he opens the door and gets fucking blasted.
See, that's another overkill too. Yeah,
that's not overkill.
Dude, that's overkill. It was his daughter's ex-boyfriend just knocking. He just want to talk to her, and he kind of forced himself in, but still, you don't have to kill him. He was like a kid.
Know?
He was like 20,
what if he had a gun?
Dude, you don't.
You know how many people? You ever heard of Romeo and Juliet, boy?
Dude, all you have to do is just he could have said I have my gun, and he could have like shot a warning shot.
That warning shot ain't gonna kill him. What if he shot his warning shot and it killed his daughter?
No, fool.
He said, "I can't have her. Nobody can." Blast his fucking daughter. See, then that fool's getting.
He didn't have no gun, fool.
From the perspective of that is, like he disarmed him. But I don't think a normal human being walks in there with a BB gun, no intentions of killing anyone, but you don't know that, right? Gets shot, you're probably automatically in shock. Then you get shot 5, 6 more times laying on the ground, and then at that point you're not conscious. You're probably in shock at that point. You're not about to whip out another gun and start blasting the whole room.
He's not gonna fight back.
Imagine all the people in there like witnessing that. They're sitting there hearing shot after shot after shot after shot, and then you hear stop shooting, and then all of a sudden you see him walk to him, crouch down, and just shoot him in the head. Like that's gonna do a lot of damage to everyone that was in that building. Mm-hmm. Which I mean, they're still alive though. They're still gonna live another day,
and they got their money back.
But
see, honestly,
like this guy ain't gonna be alive to do that shit again.
Yeah, true, but like.
Okay, so but like, he wouldn't done
what's the difference between that guy? It's 2 different aspects. We're civilians and John's been in the army. He's never been to war, but he knows like it's you or them.
You have to have that mindset.
So like I don't have the mindset of I can kill a person because I've never been in that situation. I've never put myself in that situation. And you can't really say what you would do until you're actually in that situation. I'm pretty sure adrenaline was pumping for that guy. I don't think he was like, oh, I really want to kill this guy. But at the same time, it's like, it's me or it's him. So, like, I can see that aspect of it. At the same time, it's just like, I don't think I could do something like that. I don't think I would shoot someone 9 times and then walk up to him and shoot him in the head. Like, I don't see myself doing that.
That's the part that...
So, that's the thing.
And then think about, like, the guy who shot him was probably like, okay, this guy this guy's gonna take all the money, but who's to say this guy doesn't take all the money and then turn around and just start blasting everybody? Like, how do you? That's very much a freaking, like, something that could happen.
So
Even though it was a fake gun, he didn't know that, and he wasn't trying to find out. I wouldn't try to find out either if it was a real gun or not, until he turns around and starts blasting people.
So what about people who perform mass shootings? So they come armed. They're not pulling up with no pistol. They're pulling up with ARs. You don't know what else they're carrying on them.
Yeah,
But they get cuffed and put away. So, like, what's the difference there?
that's
They're
because
still
that's the
armed.
cops.
You don't
that's because
know.
that's the cops that did it, though.
But they don't ask questions whenever you're trying to get your wallet out and they just start blasting your ass. Like, what's the difference in that
That's because
situation?
cops-
You know damn well they just murdered 10, 12, 15 people
That's because cops are
with
crooked.
an AR, bro.
That's because
So
And
cops-
you're going
You
to sit
think
here
they-
and shoot someone or kill someone who's not armed.
that's
Okay,
be-
well,
that's
most times
because
cops
are
do.
crooked.
Okay, but most times cops are actually they're trained to kill the to stop the threat, right? So you think.
But look at the people
you're
who are
saying, like-
committing these crimes.
So you're saying
They're
like
white.
if they're saying if they surrender, you think they should still get shot
I
after he
mean-
killed 15 people?
If you're killing that many people, if the cops didn't show up, you're going to continue to kill people until they show up. You could have racked up 100 bodies before they showed up. And they're going to sit there and be like, oh, he did what he needed to do, and I'm just going to cuff him up and take him to prison. But these people right here, I mean, the cops weren't involved here. You don't know if the cops would have done. But I'm thinking the cops would have probably shot that dude if they would have pulled up. They were not going to talk to him. They're not going to be like, put your gun down. They're going to shoot him, ask questions later. That's just how it goes.
They do that.
But if you like see the people who aren't getting shot, it's white people.
But imagine.
And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just like they pick and choose who they want to kill. They're not just going to kill a white person. More
Okay.
likely.
Now look at it this way, like you're saying, like mass shootings, like cops, like mass shootings happen, cops go and they try to fucking cuff this guy, and they take him in. Now imagine like there was a mass shooting and somebody in that store had a gun. They're not gonna aim it at him and be like, "Put your gun down, dude." They're gonna fucking blast that man. That's because they're not a cop, and like it's just the cops that do that shit, that give people chances and shit. But if you run into like a mass shooting, say you run a mass shooting and they're like your dad's with you or something, he's got a gun, he's gonna shoot him. He's not gonna like try to persuade this guy to drop the gun and all that. Because I guarantee you, if he tried, and he's like, "Dude, drop the gun," that dude would be like, and like fucking try to shoot you. Like you can't reason with them. And the cops, is because they're like, I don't know how the fuck they get people to like fucking calm down and shit. The cops be killing people too though sometimes.
Yeah.
Like they'll be shooting the shooters and shit. But a lot of the time, most of the time, if it's another person, they're gonna shoot him if they can. I mean, I don't know what kind of stupid person would run at a person with a gun, like try to tackle him or something, because then they're getting blasted.
Yeah. I mean, Tayvian's like mixed. I'm saying like he should live. You're saying he should die.
I mean,
Are
thinking
you, like,
about
okay,
it,
in that scenario, right? You think he should live, or you think he should have been okay
I mean,
after he shot like?
you just deal with your consequences. He made that choice, so
Yeah.
I mean, he dealt with his consequences. He's
And I'm sure
obviously
I'm sure
gonna
he's
live.
not gonna get. I'm sure he's not gonna like go to life and like get prison like life. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna sell. He's gonna have to pay some type of price because of that execution shot that he went up to him and shot him in the head. Because that's just you can't just execute. You can't just be like that. You can't just be any executioner no matter what.
But imagine he didn't kill him. This guy goes to prison.
Yeah, and I know that guy would never think twice to do it again. Or at least, I'm pretty sure he would have went to jail for a long time at least.
Yeah, but
A
if
long
he did
time.
get out, and it was free,
Second chance, he would have got reformed. He would have.
he would have went straight back
I mean,
and done the same shit.
I don't think, because like if it wasn't a real gun, he had no intention to kill anyone. So I don't think murder was ever on his mind.
Yeah.
So him going to prison after getting shot, he wasn't gonna come out
What
like,
if
oh, I
he
want to
needed
go
that
kill
money?
someone.
What if he
saw the
started getting money
outcome.
for like medicine or something?
What if he sees on the news the guy who shot him?
He saw the outcome the first time of bringing a
But
fake
what if
gun.
he
Like he's not
sees-
gonna spin the block
What
with a
if he
real gun the
sees-
second time.
What if he finds out the guy who shot him finds out where he lives and all that? Boom, home invasion, and kills that
Why
guy
would he do that?
So you think
because he
he's gonna?
shot him.
Nah, I don't think he would.
Dude,
That's why,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
why a
it's
lot of
like-
people are in prison too.
It's like
Because there's
you getting
rules that they
an
don't
argument
wanna-
with a guy. He's gonna be like, he's gonna mostly try to press you, and what are you gonna tell him? Oh, he tried to press me. I'm gonna walk away. It's like, so okay. Say this for instance, Ivan. I already asked you this before. A guy bumps your mom, right? pushes her and be like, get out my way, starts calling her every name in the book, you're just gonna be like, my mom's fault, or you gonna protect your mom?
Oh, that fool's dead.
You don't have your gun on you. You're just walking with your mom.
It might be the next day. It might be next week. That fool's dead.
Nah.
Or I'm making an example out of him. I'm gonna make sure he never hits nobody again. Might take his hands from him.
What are you talking about? You a mobster, dude? You call the mob come take care of him or what?
No, I might incapacitate him when he wakes up with no hands.
What the hell? Wait, you just gonna do that in front of like right then and there in front of your mom's in front of?
No, I said it might be the next day. It might be next.
How
week.
are you gonna find this guy, bro? You don't know him. It just happens in another. Say you're in like a big city, not just shopping on vacation. That happened. You're just gonna track him down, or what? How the hell are you gonna find him?
Probably.
It's on site. It's never gonna happen again. More than likely, you're not gonna just see the dude at McDonald's the next day.
It's on site. Yeah, because in New York, shit like that probably does happen. They cuss each other. I mean, you bump into someone, they probably will talk shit. So if say you're in New York and that happened, right? It's either on site or he's gonna keep walking. You're gonna say, "Hey, buddy."
No, New York, they don't care. They'll hear gunshots and nobody will bat an eye.
In certain parts,
and that fool's just gonna be.
That's just anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna have your gun on you the whole time,
dude. Ain't no way. Like, you just don't walk around like that. Like,
you just don't walk around without a gun in New York.
Yeah, I mean, you should know.
What?
You live there. If you live there.
I mean, that's just saying everyone in the world has a gun. It's not true. It's not true. Like, some people can't even carry guns. Felons can't carry guns illegally. So not everyone in the world is gonna have a gun on them at all times.
Look how many laws are being broken. How many laws are in place, and how many of those are actually being followed.
Okay, but like, say you're all underage. You're all under 18. You can't have a gun. You're all under 21. You can't have a handgun. You can't. You're not gonna walk around with a shotgun.
There are 17 and 15-year-olds around here who damn well know for sure they shouldn't have guns.
But they do. I mean,
and they do have guns.
I mean, that's again. I mean, yes, but the chance of you carrying a gun, knowing damn well it's illegal for you to have that gun, is horrible because that's a felon. You're not. Why would you do something like that? People do it all the time, but not everyone. Not everyone. But a lot of people. I'm saying a scenario where you don't have a gun. I'm not saying the gun's gonna be. The gun's not there. Okay. The gun is not there. Well, and you keep bringing the gun up. The gun is not there.
So what do you not understand? The gun's not there. What would you do then, Tayvian?
I mean, he's just gonna have to see me. If I lose, I lose. He's gonna have to see me.
That means you and your mom just got fucking fucked up for no reason.
I mean, does it look worse?
And this dude got away.
But at least he defended. Like,
but it looks worse that you let someone do that to your family and you just watch. Then what does that make you look like?
I would for sure, I'm gonna say something.
Or you could have tried and this dude beat you to a pulp. And now you're in the hospital.
I would just say something, just like, hey, like, fuck you. And then if he tries, I'm not gonna get physical and just like fucking walk away. And then he tries saying something and just keep walking away. Just.
What if he don't use his words and he says fuck me and then he starts chasing you?
I'm just gonna be like, okay, so come on. I guess I'm trying not to fight.
So the only time you're gonna confront the guy is if you have a gun. If you don't have a gun, you're just gonna let him walk. Is what I'm hearing? No. That's exactly how it sounds right now.
No, but I should have a gun.
You don't have a gun. The gun's not there. We already established it. Just no gun in sight. There's no gun on you.
Yes, John. Like, you're just in New York
just
shopping.
You in your hands. And this guy disrespected your mom. Your mother.
Bumps into
and you're just going to look at him but like, I wish I had my gun on me. Should whisper that to yourself.
Yeah. And then next week, next month.
You're not going to find him.
He's getting it.
You're going to be.
You're going to spawn him in or what? You're going to summon him or what? What are you going to find this guy?
I'm going to be like, Mom, go stand outside. Wait for this dude to come up and push again.
I don't know. I just think there's other ways to solve problems and people shoot nowadays rather than.
But that's not solving anything. You fighting this guy. You're just getting your ass beat. And
says who? You already set on losing?
No solution happened.
You're set on losing. That's what you're saying. You're set on getting dropped off.
How did you say this dude looked? Because if he's somebody walking
a normal ass human.
If he's somebody walking around 5 foot, no, he's getting suplexed every which way. Up and down the fucking street.
Just a genuinely grown man, 5'10", 170, 180 pounds. I don't know.
In New York,
are you taking that?
I mean, I'm gonna try.
At least I'm gonna for sure say something. For sure, I'll say something.
If I can, I'm ending his life.
Okay. You don't have
for that.
What the fuck
I didn't say I had a gun. I said if I can, I'm ending his life.
So it's either you end his life or you're not doing anything at all. So
no, I'm gonna end his life. He might get away, but that's my main goal. End his life.
And how would you do that?
beat the shit out of him. Throw him into some glass. Pick that glass up and start
You
stabbing.
just talking
him.
about getting beat to a pulp.
You can take on a 5'10" guy.
I mean, that's not outrageous, but like,
But, I mean, how 170, 80 pounds, a mean man, and like some grown man, like 30-year-old.
What if he has a gun on him?
oh my, there's no gun. There's no gun. The scenario, no gun.
You never know. He could too. But
You could have a gun on him, but damn.
And then you go out there talking big shit. Blam.
He's the
Now
one
your-
talking.
Now your mother is sonless.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Nah, why is there always a gun in this situation?
Because that's the reality of it.
Nah, not all the time. Why the hell is there recorded fights, street fights? Then there's no gun pulled up. There's just fighting. It's not all the time there's a gun. If that was the case, everyone would be dead every day.
People die every day.
People die every day. Someone just died right now. Someone probably just got ran the fuck over. What the hell are you talking
People
about?
died of gun violence. It's fucking a worldwide problem.
Yeah, but still, I said there's no gun. This is a scenario, and you want to bring a scenario and flip the situation to a gun.
No, I said, what if he has a gun?
He doesn't. No one has a gun. It's a scenario. No one has a gun. It's just
Yeah.
you and him exchanging words because he did something to your family, and then all of a sudden, a gun is spawned in.
No,
Why?
I said, what if he had a gun?
He
That's
doesn't
what I
have
said.
one.
Yeah, then
He
he's
doesn't have
getting
one.
beat up, cut with glass.
But yeah, crazy stuff. Be careful out there. This world's fucking scary.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Stuff like this. It's not. It's just scary. So y'all be careful out there. Be careful, baby.
How careful can you be though? I mean, you're gonna get got. You're gonna get got. I mean, there's only so much you can do. What else do you want to do?
Be safe, bro.
You could just be a random target. You could be just a random target, just like everybody in mass shootings. You're just a random fucking target.
Someone's gonna grab you as a body shield.
Yeah, or somebody might just walk in. You're the first person they see, dead.
Just be safe.
You
Don't
had,
even go outside.
you had no chance. You were sitting there about to pay.
Hit you with a slug round. Fly across the room.
He's just gonna map you or what?
Yeah. Like
Alright.
you could have just been caught in the crossfire.
Don't even go outside.
You just get sniped.
You could have just been caught in the crossfire. You could have just been minding your
You're at a
business.
park.
You're like, oh, dad, there's people shooting over there. You're fucking shot.
No, there's a Law and Order.
What?
There's an episode of Law and Order. There's a guy in his trunk and there's a hole. And the people at parks, he just pulls up and starts blasting.
What?
Dude, he's in his trunk and he cuts a hole in his trunk and he has a sniper or what kind of some kind of rifle. And there's people just at parks chilling. Like there's his dad playing with his son. And then they're throwing the ball back to each other. The dad just gets sniped. He just gets sniped.
Really? Holy shit.
So you could just get.
So like, why the hell?
Alright.
Imagine that you just with your kid, you just get sniped right in front of him. Like, what the fuck? That's horrible, bro.
There's a video like that.
You could just get clapped in
You
the
know,
park. out of nowhere.
just don't even go outside, baby. Y'all just
It's not funny, but it's
don't even go outside. Just stay home.
It's
baby.
not funny. He's hysterically laughing
bro.
as he says it.
What kind of episode is that, bro? Imagine this
Alright.
family event, like little cookout at the park, and he just 4 family members getting gatted.
Next thing you know, 100
Next
rounds.
lateral happens right in front of him.
Oh my god.
Next thing you know, 100 rounds zip through your fucking family.
Oh shit!
Hey, no.
No, what?
At the
Alright.
park, next thing you know, 100 rounds zip through your family.
Alright, yo. Alright,
All right,
I'll see y'all.
all right. Wait.
Peace.
Peace out.